have been called a wicked stepmother. Of course, any stepmother will tell you that wickedness seems to come with the territory. No matter what you do, it never seems good enough. I ask you, is it wicked to wish for perfection in all things? I couldn't agree more. After my husband, your stepfather, passed away, we were left practically destitute. And I was saddled with a stepdaughter, Cinderella, for my trouble. And I treated her with all the kindness I felt she deserved. After all, she was an absolute nightmare of a girl, always singing and daydreaming and making friends with pestilent creatures like bluebirds and mice. Her father had completely spoiled her. Such a cruel joke to play on a darling daughter. Remember, she even discouraged my sweet Lucifer from chasing all the little vermin. Ooh, I know, my pet. It was clear that if she left idle, she'd be up to no good. So I did what I must. I set her to proper work and washing every second of every day to keep her head out of the clouds and grounded in reality. It was all for her edification. Any proper gentleman would prefer a cultured, practical girl like one of my 2 daughters, not a drowsy dreamer like Cinderella. Well, how was I to know a fairy godmother would come along and spoil all my hard work? A wave of her wand undid all of the discipline I spent years and years instilling in my stepdaughter, not to mention all the years I spent advancing into society. I was as shocked as my 2 gorgeous daughters were to find that Cinderella appeared at the royal ball in all of that finery. I knew it was her, of course. And then she had the gall to dance with the prince, as if she belonged there among all those noble people. Of course, I was even more shocked when the prince actually reciprocated his feelings. Don't fret. It was a sign of poor breeding on his part. I'm sure he'll get tired of her soon enough. Or perhaps it was some kind of joke or a dalliance. Plus, don't remind me. Just remember, cream rises to the top, and we are certainly the cream of this family. Lady Tremaine, skills, household management, self-control, manipulation, social climbing, prior work experience, mother, housewife. How to keep your house spotless. Enlist your least favorite daughter as a servant. Pay her only in food and board. Criticize everything she does to make her work harder. Keep her busy every hour of every day to cut down on daydreaming and listlessness. Likes: obedient children, propriety, increased social status, wealth, extravagance. Lucifer, my beloved cat. Dislikes: selfish stepdaughters, disobedience, poverty, embarrassment, and mice. My two daughters, Anastasia and Drizella. The only thing this pampered pair care about is marrying someone rich and important. They are nasty, selfish, and cruel to their stepsister Cinderella, and they do all they can to make life miserable. It's quite a shock for them when Prince Charming falls in love with Cinderella. This storybook is full of nonsense.